Today, I'm gonna read all your hate comments. How fun. Alright, here we go. Chris Benoit? Are you kidding me? Sure, he was great in his time, but he's a f***ing murderer and a coward. He pissed away his chance of being in the Hall of Fame after what he did. This, of course, is from the top 10 wrestlers that should be inducted into the Hall of Fame video. This video is really old. A lot of my older videos, I'm like, well, that was a long time ago. But anyway, my thoughts on Chris Benoit being in the Hall of Fame or whatever. Sure, he went insane, killed his family, and then committed suicide. But just because a drug, steroids, made him go completely insane, I don't think a drug that made you go insane should take away all your accomplishments in professional wrestling. It should take away, I mean, of course, obviously, he's never going to be in the Hall of Fame, but that shouldn't take away all of his accomplishments in the world of professional wrestling. He was one of the greatest wrestlers ever, just because a stupid drug made him go insane. I don't think that should make him, I don't know, the devil. I'm not going to take away everything he did. He was an amazing professional wrestler. I'd like to be taken out to dinner first before I get touched, Brandon. I didn't even get my puppy you promised me. You are an inconsiderate What? Who even wrote this? Come on. Who wrote this? Wyatt wrote. Next. Sheamus is awesome. This is, of course, from Top 10 Superstars I Hate, or Top 10 Worst Superstars, whatever it was called. It got like 400,000 views. I was expecting maybe 10, 20,000. I think back then I only had like 2,000 subscribers. But here's my opinion on this. There is no terrible wrestler in WWE. If you're in WWE, you're pretty damn good. They only hire the very top, the very best wrestlers in the entire world. You're not that bad, but there is a few people I think they could have done something else with, if it be the gimmick or the way they're wrestling or the style of wrestling they're making them portray or whatever. As for Sheamus, I don't really like what they're doing with them. I mean, Okay, so I met Sheamus. Sheamus is a very nice guy. I like Sheamus as a person, not necessarily what they're doing with him. I know he has a lot of fans, and a lot of people were very upset with me saying I didn't like Sheamus. A lot of people. But my honest opinion on Sheamus, he's a very nice guy. I just think they're not using him correctly. He is up in the championship material. I mean, he signed my belt right there. But I just don't think they're using him right. I am a fan of him. I guess I would be a fan of him if they used him right. No. F your opinion on The Miz. F you. The Miz is one of the best. F you. Miz works his ass off. Like I said, I'm not hating on wrestlers. I just don't think they're used correctly. Same thing with The Miz right now. He's the Miz TV guy. When was the last time Miz had an actual match? Maybe SmackDown. I don't watch SmackDown. But I don't think they're using The Miz right. I mean, 2011 Miz, main event of WrestleMania Miz, that's the Miz I want in WWE right now. You f***ing long enough to upload his retirement. What? Whoa, what was that remark against Finn Balor? If you don't know the whole thing between me and Finn Balor, just go watch the NXT Day in the Life. I will say, before you go and watch that, I did overreact majorly. Finn Balor, he really did nothing wrong. I do apologize for that. Sorry, bro. The Rock was the one to first bring that belt out. He won the spinner from Punk on Raw. He retired the spinner belt and unveiled this belt on Raw. This is from when I unboxed the WWE World Heavyweight Championship before he got signed. Okay, so a lot of people think The Rock debuted this belt. The Rock did not debut this belt. He debuted this belt. You might be like, oh, well, they're basically the same belt. They're basically the same design, except the center plate, and they changed the jewels or whatever around. I don't see it that way. I see The Rock debuting that belt, and then Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, the Authority, debuting this belt and giving it to Brock Lesnar right after SummerSlam. That's the way I see it. Maybe you don't see it the same way. Maybe you just see, they changed the logo. I don't see it that way. I see the Authority debuted this belt, not The Rock. He's the worst WWE fan YouTuber out there. He's so f***ing bad. Okay, well, I'm terrible, and that's why I have 30,000 subscribers, and you have 0. Why do you ramble about irrelevant things for 2 minutes before you move on to the topic of the title? This happens every video! That's what most YouTubers do. They'll introduce themselves, they'll do their whole thing before they actually get on to what the video's about, what they want to... Like, we want to slowly move on to that topic. We just don't want to be like, Chris Benoit isn't gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching. Bye. No, we would like to go. So I was just thinking, here's 10 superstars aren't necessarily ever going to be in the Hall of Fame, but their accomplishments in professional wrestling are amazing and they should be recognized. I usually like to do something like that instead of just jumping right in. That's what most YouTubers do, by the way. So that's all the hate comments I could really find in 30 minutes of just sitting down reading my comments. So guys, thanks for watching this hate comments. This was hard for me to do. It was so hard. So please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.